So what's up, guys?
It's like yesterday, I didn't even know your name. Now today, you're always on my mind. I never could have predicted that I'd feel this way.
So guys, today is one of my most highly requested videos, and I thought, you know what, I had a little time. Baby was asleep. I ain't had nobody, you know, in here messing with me, because y'all, she be messing with me when I be cooking and stuff. She over here. But she was asleep, so I was like, this is the perfect time for me to film my meal prepping video for you guys. So in this video, I'm going to start off cooking my greens and my ground turkey, and we're gonna go into some egg muffins. We about to do it up for this week. And I don't think I told you guys the calories, but I will leave the calories down below so you can check those out, and hopefully I help somebody. And again, on your journey, you have to be prepared. That's what meal prepping is all about. So I hope you like this video, and if you want to see what I'm going to eat this week and cook with me, then stay tuned. Okay, so I'm about to cook my greens, and what I use is the Cajun seasoning, the actual chopped collard greens that's in the bag and frozen. And for seasonings, like everything, I use my Tony Cetras and my accent seasoning, because I cannot eat food that is not seasoned. So pretty much what I do is go ahead and open the seasoning blend, and I put some at the bottom. Just how much ever you want. And then I just throw a little accent down there. And I throw a little Creole, just a little bit. And then I go ahead and open the greens all the way. And as you can see, they are frozen all the way, so you just dump those in. And it looks like a lot, but it's enough for the whole week if I don't waste anything. Let me get up what I wasted, sis, because we waste no food. Okay, and then I just like pack that into the pan, and then I put a little bit more seasoning blend on top, because again, this is where you get your flavor from. And this is only onion, celery, and green bell pepper, so it really does season them well. And then I just go and put in a little bit more seasoning here on the top. Okay, it looks like a lot, but when you stir it in, it's gonna really be flavored. So what you do now is you fill this up. So let me show you how we do. Okay, so you just cover that with water until your greens are covered. And what you do is now you turn it on, and you let this come to a boil. You boil it for 3 minutes, and then you turn it down and let it simmer for 30 minutes, and then your greens will be good and ready. So until it boils, you don't cover it. And then once it starts boiling, you'll cover it. So yeah, we're gonna go ahead, let it do its thing, and we're gonna switch over to the ground. So with your ground turkey, it's the same thing. I use the seasoning blend. Go ahead and put that in my pan. It's like a little, okay, I knew it was like a chunk that was coming out. I use seasoning blend really good, because like I said, it really seasons your food without you having to use so much other stuff. So I'm gonna go ahead and turn this on, and I do season my seasoning blend because I do like a little saute situation. Just since it's frozen, you want to get that water off of it. So I'll go ahead and season that, and then I just stir it around. So yeah, you're just gonna let that cook down, and when it start kind of like sizzling, then you know that the water is gone and it's cooking the vegetables, and you can add the ground turkey. Okay, as you can see, we got a little sizzling going on, and also you will know because the vegetables are not gonna be hard. Like, you're not gonna hear me moving around like you did at the beginning. So that's how you know they done softened up, thawed out or whatever. So I'm just gonna let those saute a little bit longer while I go over and get the ground turkey to add it on top. Okay, so here's my ground turkey. I go ahead and add that to there, and then I season it with the same stuff. Put my accent on there. Accent for me just really give my food flavoring, and then I like the spiciness of the Creole seasoning. And yes, all this stuff got sodium in it. Like, that's one thing I do not give up is my seasonings, my mayo, and my ranch. That is I gotta have. I will sacrifice everything else on my weight loss journey, But those things right there, sis, I can't sacrifice. My food gotta taste good for me to eat it. So yeah, at this point, y'all know how to ground meat. It's just like ground beef. But the only thing with ground turkey is, especially this 99%, is it doesn't have much liquid. So you don't have to drain it. You just cook it till it's down. So yeah, we're gonna let this brown, and while it's cooking with that seasoning blend, I'm telling you, it just really flavors it. So yeah, I'm just gonna mess with this. I think I'm gonna switch to my little messed up spoon. I love this little spoon. It'll melt it and everything, but it give me a little bit more control. So yeah, and it doesn't take very long to cook this ground turkey. Especially because it doesn't have any fat on it. Like, it's literally 1% fat. So, it's not going to take very long. The seasoning always make my nose run. So, yeah. I'm just going to keep on going. And I will show you guys how it looks once it cooks a little bit more. Okay, it has cooked down so much. And I do go in one more time with the seasonings. Like I said, this has no flavor. So, you got to give it flavor. So I go in one more time and put some accent all around. And especially since it's done cooked down. Then I go in and put a little bit more Creole in. Not much, because that will make it spicy. And then I go ahead and stir that in, because it's almost finished. Like, it's a little bit of liquid in there. I think you guys can see. And once that cooks out, then your ground turkey is finished. You do not drain ground turkey because it's already dry. And then whatever like little bigger chunks you see, you can break those down. But yeah, this is what you do. And you let it cook. That's how you know your ground turkey is finished. Because I know with ground beef, you drain that fat, that grease off. But with ground turkey, it leaves itself. So you don't have to stress yourself out and worry about draining it. You just let it cook until it's gone. So yeah, I'm gonna let that finish out, and then I'm gonna stir it one more time. I'm finished with the seasoning, and we're gonna take it over here to the counter and weigh it out in each of the containers, so that way lunch will be ready for this week. All right, our ground turkey is complete. There is no more liquid in the pan, so we're gonna go ahead and turn it off and get that off the eye so it won't burn. But yes, that is how you get ground turkey to be flavorful, seasoned. Because again, I'm eating this with vegetables, so at least my meat needs to be good. So yeah. Okay, so they have come to a boil. You're going to let it boil for 3 minutes, and then you're going to turn it down to low and cover it, and then let it simmer. Now, I don't turn mine all the way down to low. I do turn mine down to medium because I like to boil out most of the liquid. Because I feel like it tastes watery with all that in there. But when I leave it on medium and let it boil out, I get a good flavor green. Because these are collard greens, and you know sometimes they kind of tough. But yeah, that's my little trick that I do. I leave it on medium and let it boil for the 30 minutes. But yeah, I'm going to let this boil for 3 minutes, and then I'm going to cover and turn it down just a tad and let it boil out. But let's go over here and get the ground turkey. Okay, so I am cooking the spaghetti stuff in the back, but I'm going to go ahead and weigh out the meat. And this 1 pound should give me 4 servings. So I turn on my scale, and I'm going to do it in ounces. So I switch it over to ounces, and then I go ahead and put this on here. Now when you put whatever container you're using on here, it's going to tell you how much the container weighs in ounces, but you just hit the on button and it zeroes everything out, so you'll be able to get an accurate weight for the meat. So 1 serving of meat is 4 ounces, and that's 120 calories. So I just weigh out my meat. That's 2.6 ounces. And 4 ounces is a lot. And then once I see that I have more, like that's 426, I go ahead and take off some. That's 405. I look for like a big chunk. Okay, that's 398. So I'm sorry, 398. Oh no, it went up to 402. Let's take something else out, because sometimes if you move it around, stuff fall off. Okay, so this 3.95, that's good enough for me. That's as close as I'm gonna get the 4 ounces. And then I move this to the side. And then once you put another container up there, if it, you know, was the same container, it zeroes back out. If not, you just hit the on button. But yeah, so let's do this one. And that's how I'm able to keep up with my serving sizes. When I tell you this scale came in handy, and it was only like, ooh, it was cheap. I don't remember, but I'll have it linked below. So yeah, I'll go ahead and fill it up, and then move it around, see where I am, and then start taking stuff off. Okay, that ended up being $3.95 itself. Yep, put that down and move to the next one. And you want to make sure it says 0, because sometimes if you move it, depends on, like, if I even just touch the bowl, it'll like move, but as long as it says 0, you're okay. So hopefully this will give me 4 servings. I don't know, I'm looking a little scarce over here. I might not get 4 servings. Sometimes I can, depends on how much you do the meat. Oh, I did that one good, 3.95 on the dot. Okay. And then here is my last one. Now I'm not sure I'm gonna get, yeah, this is not a lot, so I'm still gonna put it in here anyway so I can know how much it is. Sometimes I do cook 2 ground turkeys at a time, and then sometimes I wait till Wednesday and do it again. Okay, so this end up only being, sorry, okay, so this end up only being 2 ounces. So what I do is I just put this in the refrigerator, and when I cook the next ground turkey, I'll go ahead and make this 4 ounces and go on. But we're gonna do good with the 3 that we have. Okay, so now that we have the ground turkey already weighed out, what I do is I go ahead and put it back on there and zero it out and switch it over to grams, because I'm gonna use the spaghetti noodles to make my lunch. And the serving size of the spaghetti noodles is 114 grams, so that's why I put it on grams and it's zeroed out. And then I just pour my spaghetti noodles in until I get to, uh-oh, that's way too much. It's okay. Okay, so 113, and then that is 1. I go ahead and put that over. Get the other one up here. Zero that out. And get the pouring until I get 114. That's 105. Let me go ahead and spread that around. All right, that's 112. So that's good enough for me. So I'll go ahead and set this to the side, and then I will do my last one. Okay, at the last minute, I decided I'm gonna do 2 spaghetti and 2 Alfredo. So I got out my chicken fajita, and I'm gonna go ahead and measure this out. It's 84 grams per serving. So I'm gonna do, in my containers right here, 84 grams of this, and then the Alfredo is in the microwave cooking right now. So, oh, that's 84 on the dot. So I'm just gonna put that in the bowl. That worked out good. Let's do 84 more grams. And you can cut these up if you want. You can leave them whole if you want. It depends on you. Oh, 85. Oh, 84. Let me move it over. 84 grams. And then I'll go ahead and put that in this bowl. And then what I do is I'm going to pour it back in here before I put the noodles in, because I like the noodles on the bottom and the meat on top. So we set those to the side because they've already been measured out. And then you have a little bit more left. Let's see how much we have left. So you have about 65 grams left, so less than the serving size. So I'll just put this in just another container just to keep it, because since I opened the bag, I don't want it to go bad. And I'll set this to the side. Okay, so my pasta stuff is ready, and the serving size is 109 grams, so it is set to grams. So let's pour 109 grams. Man, this stuff really do look like pasta. It's so good. Okay, it's 103. I might go a little over 6. 108. Oh, 109. Okay, so that's 109 grams. And then the meat is already weighed out, so I'll go ahead and add that to it. And boop, there is my little Alfredo pasta stuff. And I set that to the side. And then go ahead and do another one. 109 grams. 102, 104. Okay, that's 108. As close as I'm gonna get it. And go ahead and throw my meat on top. And set that to the side. Okay, so I got my lunch meal prep here at the back. So those are the 2 spaghetti dishes. Those are the 2 Alfredo and chicken dishes. And then this is the extra ground turkey. And this is a full serving. And then this is the just like 2 ounces. So I keep that, like I said, because I do cook ground turkey midweek, like on Wednesday. So I will go ahead and make that 4 ounces and then make other ones for the rest of the week. Because I normally do meal prep up until Wednesday or Thursday, and then I always have to do more. And it does help it too, because then you're not making a full week's worth of food and, you know, worry about it being in the refrigerator. So yeah, it helps just to do a couple of days at a time. Sometimes I can kick it out and do a full week. Like I will do a full week on my breakfast stuff, but on the lunch stuff, yeah, I just do it up until, well, actually this is Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, because I alternate. So I do spaghetti one day and then this the other day, so I don't get tired of it. So yeah, this is actually until Thursday, but Wednesday night or Thursday night I will cook so I can have some for Friday and Saturday. So yeah, lunch is done. So now we're going to work on breakfast, and I'm going to make egg muffins. So I'm going to use the turkey sausage crumbles, cheese, eggs. Then I do season my eggs with Tony and accent. Like that's just me, that's just my thing, sis. I love to do it. This is what I mix everything in. I do weigh out the stuff. So yes, I've already preheated the oven on 350, and you're gonna cook these in a muffin pan for 25 minutes or until you like it. So let's go ahead and start making it. First I take some canola oil and I just spray my muffin pan, and I do make all 12 of these, and this is for Monday through Saturday. You can freeze these, you can keep them in the refrigerator. I have made them for 6 days at a time, and they do turn out good. Like the eggs don't be nasty, because sometimes if you meal prep eggs, like they can turn out to be nasty. But I guess since these are baked, they stay well kept. But I wouldn't do it more than 6 days. And the only reason I've been doing 6 days is because it's 12 muffins. So 2 a day, Monday through Saturday, because my cheat day is on Sunday, so I still do eat good on Saturday. But yeah, let's go ahead and just spray these, and let's just keep everything from sticking. Okay, so now that this is sprayed, I'm going to go ahead and move this over until I'm ready to start filling everything. So now what I do with this is I go ahead and weigh out everything, and I'm going to weigh it out in grams. So the serving size for these is 57 grams and 30 grams for the cheese. So I'll go ahead and get this open and weigh out 57 grams. Okay, 56 is good enough for me. And then I just turn the plate around, move that over, turn it around. Don't let it fall off, but you do want to see the thing. Zero everything out. So now I'm going to do the 30 grams of cheese. Okay. Okay, so this is your serving for your egg muffins. Now, what I do is I do use 2 eggs, so I can have 2 of them. An egg is 60 calories, but I split the ingredients in half. So I use 1 egg, half cheese, half turkey sausage. Then I use another egg, the rest of the cheese and rest of the turkey sausage. So 2 egg muffins is only using 1 serving of meat and cheese, but actually 2 eggs. So hopefully that made sense. So I'm gonna go ahead and move this over. And I started using this because it's easier to pour it in. And I do mine individual. Like I don't mix both eggs together because I want the whole. Well, I mean, I guess I could mix both eggs together. Now I'm gonna do it the way I've been doing it, so I can make sure I do it right. So yes, I take 1 egg And I go ahead and crack that egg in there. Then I put a little accent. You don't need much to season your one egg, but that just give it a little flavor. And then I go ahead and whip this egg really good. And then once that's whipped, I take half of the cheese. And I just feel like it really makes my egg muffins look really good. So I take half of the cheese and half of the turkey sausage. Okay. And then I whipped it together with the egg. And yes, it's gonna look nasty. But when it bakes this, it is the best thing ever. And I'll tell you guys the calories and everything on it later. But yeah, so once I get it whipped real good, I move this over to the side. Let me get my egg muffin. Okay. Then I go ahead and fill up one egg muffin pan. One egg muffin thingy. I say pan. Now, you want to make sure that you get everything out, but it really don't matter because... Okay, so that is one. And I'm going to repeat the process. I'll go over it one more time with you guys. Let me set this up here. And remember, we still got half of a serving left. And though this will be the 2 egg muffins. Each egg muffin has a half a serving of meat and cheese. So it don't matter which 2 go together. Because it's going to make a whole serving with 2 of them. Okay, so we crack the egg again. Put just a little accent. Just a little Creole. Can y'all tell I really love that? And get my egg whipped real good. I just find that this like bakes better and it stays better. Because it's so many videos on YouTube. Some people don't whip their eggs. Some people mix everything together. But this is just the way that I do it. And this is like my 6th time making egg muffins. So I got kind of a pro at this part. So yeah, after we whip that together, now you can go ahead and take the rest of the cheese and the sausage and put that in there. And yes, it takes a little bit more time too, doing it one by one. But like I said, I'm really a stickler on my serving sizes and stuff like that. So yeah, I make sure it's like that. And I do whip it together. And go ahead and put this in my second one. And doing it like this, whipping it together, it just ensures that you get like cheese and meat and egg all the way around. And if it looks a little full, don't worry about it. They're all baked the same. So yes, that is how I make my egg muffins. I'm gonna go ahead and finish the rest and I'll come back toward the end. Alright, as you can see, the greens have cooked all the way down. It's just a little liquid in there for you to keep it because this is for the week. This will be a part of my dinner. So yeah, you do want to keep just a little liquid, but when I had it the first time, like it was too much liquid. So yeah, I let it boil down. But yes, the greens are ready. So you can cover those and get those off. Okay guys, so these are my egg muffins all completed. I'm gonna go ahead and bake them. I set the oven for 350. I'm gonna bake them for 25 minutes. So I'll come back and show you what they look like after they're done. And this is what I eat with my greens, but I don't have to meal prep these because these are already individually wrapped and ready to go. So every day all I have to do is just pop these in the microwave. But I will go ahead and put my greens in here so they can be portioned out. And then once this is done, I put it with it. So yeah, I don't have to meal prep that, but I do go ahead and weigh out my greens for the serving size. Okay, so I am going to weigh these in grams. 87 grams is a serving size and it is 35 calories. So pretty much you can have 2 servings if you want, but I only do 1. So I just go ahead and put that in there. That was 69. And this I do have to go back and forth because sometimes I do a little more, sometimes I don't. Uh-oh. See, that's 92. So yeah, I do go back in there and take some out to get the 87 grams. That's 82, 86. That's good enough for me. Yep, and then I just go ahead and cover this and set this to the side. So my serving size of greens is already measured out. Then when I warm up the chicken, I plop it right in there and I have a whole meal. So let me go ahead and put that on there. Zero it out. And let's weigh out the next one. And I'm only gonna do this till Thursday. I'm gonna do 4 of these dinners like I did 4 lunches. Whoa, I went over that first time. That's 80, that's 95 still. 88, 80, okay, it's 87. So yeah. Alrighty, that one's done. I'm gonna move this over. And sometimes you can get good where you can eyeball it. Like that was 84 off the top. That's 91. And again, this is not that many calories. So if you go over a little and you don't care about it, then you don't have to stress about it. That's 90. But me, I'm just so crazy. That's 88. Okay, 87. And I got one more. $86, all right. Okay, that's good enough for me. Okay, so my greens are measured out in the serving sizes, and I do have some left over. This is for Monday through Thursday, so if I want to eat this Friday and Saturday, I definitely have some left over. So I normally put that in just in a in a bowl and put it in the refrigerator, but I'll go ahead and let these cool just a bit so the steam won't be coming off, and then I'll cover these. And like I said, once I eat my chicken throughout the week, I just put my chicken with it. So my dinner is meal prep and my lunches too. And the egg muffins are cooking. They have 18 minutes, so that's good because my battery is about to die. So I'm gonna charge up my battery and then I'm gonna come back and show y'all the egg muffins. All right guys, so the egg muffins are complete, and I like them because you can just pull it on out. I've let them cool down, and this is how they look. Just firm, nice eggs. You can actually like hold it and eat it like this, or you know, you can use a knife. I use a fork and a knife to cut it, but what I do now is I put them in going this way, and I remember that. So these two is Monday, and then it's Tuesday, Wednesday. Look, I can't do it on camera, but y'all know what I mean. So I'm finna put these in Ziploc bags, and I actually carry these in Ziploc bags because I have plates at work. So I'm finna go ahead and get these packaged up, and I'll come back and show you the final result of my meal. Alright guys, so I know it look a little steamy, but they are half cooled down. But yes, all my egg muffins are ready for the week. So when I get ready to go in the morning, I just pick them up and go, and I just know exactly what the servings are, because remember, I only use 2 eggs and half of the meat and cheese, half of the meat and cheese. So that way you'll have a full serving of meat and cheese and 2 eggs in these. And it's just convenient, especially for on the go, because you don't have time to like cook eggs every morning and stuff like that. And this is just the easiest way to do it without the egg being nasty after a couple of days, if that makes sense. But yeah, so that's done. And then remember, those are my greens. I just have to eat that chicken, and that's dinner. And then back here is the spaghetti and the Alfredo stuff, and I alternate those out. Then here I have an extra serving of ground turkey. So sometime throughout the week, let's say I don't want this and I do want ground turkey, I can mix this with other stuff, and then I'll be putting the rest of the ground turkey in there when I cook my next thing. So this is meal prepping, and you got to stay prepared. So yes guys, that's one of the questions that I get all the time, is how am I so successful and all that stuff. And that's because I am always prepared. I always have breakfast, I always have lunch, I always have dinner. And then in my grocery haul, which if you haven't seen that video, it is linked below, you can go check that out and see, you know, what else I bought with this stuff. But yeah, in my grocery haul is where I have my snacks, and I normally keep my snacks between 100 and 200 calories. So that is either a banana banana or a piece of fruit or all of my 100 calorie packs, stuff like that. And that is really the key to success. Drinking water and being prepared, like those are the major things. And pretty much, like I said, I'm the kind of person that's creature of habit, so I can eat the same stuff over and over and over. So for most people, they may do stuff different, but I do find that baby is looking at me, y'all, it's making me nervous. I do find that when you try to do too much, that's when you give up. Like if I try to make a different dish for every day and stuff like that makes you kind of like don't want to do it, not want to be prepared and stuff like that. So this is just the way I do it, and hopefully I helped. If you have any questions or if you want to know anything else, comment below. And you want to make sure that you subscribe and turn on your notification bell, because I will be posting more meal prep with me videos, especially like when I do like this other recipe I want to tell y'all about. And then I will also show y'all when I just do like a plain and simple breakfast, because on a diet, the egg muffins to me are kind of like a luxury, because most times out of 10 I do like turkey bacon or turkey sausage and just hard-boiled eggs or whatever. So when I do egg muffins, like it's gonna be a great week. I look forward to that breakfast. But I also do eat my watermelon with that too. So I have 2 egg muffins and watermelon and stuff like that. But I may just do a what I eat in a day. So yeah, if that's something you want to see, then comment that below, and then I know you guys want to see that. And also my weight loss update will be the next video that you see. I did ask if you have any questions about it. I got some real serious questions, so I will be answering those in that video. So this is your opportunity now, if you have any questions for that video, to leave them in the comments here, or go over to my Instagram or Snapchat and DM me, and I'll make sure I answer those, girl. I'm sorry that the camera keep going down. This arm is starting to hurt. I gotta work on this. But anyway, let me let you guys go so I can enjoy my cheat day, because today is cheat day for me. So I'm meal prepping this for the week, but right now we about to eat Wingstop. So anyway, I will see you guys later.